Hi, this is Paul from Outerloop Coaching and outerloopcoaching.com. I'm with you in this video to talk about how to start a band. I know that sounds like it'd be the easiest thing. You get together, you jam, you make a band, and that's it, and that's how it works. Well, you know, actually, there's some real fundamental steps in there that a lot of artists miss. And if you've just started working with some other artists and trying to make a band happen, you'll want to follow these and follow them in order, because I think that these are pretty crucial. The first thing, of course, like the video, subscribe, make sure you hit the comment down below so that other people can find the video. I'd really appreciate it. It'd be really great. And what else am I forgetting? Like, comment, subscribe, and hit that alert button so that you get an alert every time we put out a new video. All right, so how to start a band. The first thing, this sounds real basic, but have fun. I know it gets lost, and I, as somebody who has the hardest time in the world having fun, I need to remind myself all the time, just have fun. Enjoy yourself and make sure that everybody else is having a good time too. That is what is absolutely fundamental to making sure that a band in its very earliest stages will work. After you had some fun, make sure that everybody understands each other's goals. Not everybody has the same purpose, the same ideas, the same goals as you do. So being explicit about what your goals are is going to be really helpful. For somebody, this fun time that they just had might be all that they're interested in, while you're anxious to try to make it to the top of the Billboard charts. And that can be real tough to kind of make it happen. Now, I'm not saying that when you come out and say, I want to be a rock star, and they say, well, it's a little soon for that. That isn't what this is about. What this is about is being able to say, hey, this has been great. If this really works, this is what I want to do in music, and say what it is. Other people may have very different goals, and you may need to find a new lineup sooner rather than later. But you won't find out until it's too late unless you have this conversation very, very early. Make sure everybody's on the same page. So once everybody has shared their goals with each other, you want to build your sound before you build your brand. Now let me talk about what that means. You need to get your sound together before you say, hey, we are, and name your band, and then start playing and have a band name and build a logo and having everybody getting involved as far as fans into your brand. If at some point you're going to make a left turn and do something different with your sound, it might be just a case of like, you're just not good yet. So if you're not good, but you're gonna get better, be not good with a brand that you're willing to get rid of and you're not invested in, so that when you then relaunch yourself with a new brand, you are now doing so as the brand that everybody is now invested in and you're invested in as well, and you're making a better first impression. First impressions are huge. You don't want to play a gig where you absolutely suck and everybody goes, I'm not going to go see that band again because I saw them, they sucked. What is so much more effective is if you're able to show up with a band name, perform, everybody walk away going, that was awesome, gotta see them again. That is making a great first impression, and you don't get a second chance at that. So build your sound and the quality of your sound before you build your brand. You can spend weeks, months, even years building a brand that you're just gonna abandon if you are not going to build your sound first. Build your sound first. Be willing to just play gigs under whatever name. It doesn't really matter yet, right? You could have 2-3 gigs in a row where you just blew the roof off the place. Now sit down and try to figure out your brand. Figure out what your band name is going to be. Figure out like what the colors are going to be, what what it is that you're trying to visually present to the world. What is your brand? Do it after you're awesome and you're confident in your sound. All right, and then last, be the band you wanted to have exist but doesn't. Now, way too many bands are like, we just want to be, we're going to sound like so-and-so. We're going to sound like so-and-so meets some other band, right? Nobody sits around going, I want to hear a band that sounds like that. So in your mind, try to picture the band that you wish existed, but just doesn't. And I don't know what that is for you, but once you've got that concept in your head, man, there's nobody that does it like this. Then be that band. Be the band that you always wanted to have exist. Now that's a later step because you want to get everything else in flow first. Remember, have fun, share your goals, and be all on the same page. Build your sound before you build your brand. And then lastly, be the band you always wanted to have exist. All right, so this is Paul from Outerloop Coaching and OuterloopCoaching.com. Hey, best of luck with your new band. And please put a link down below. Let's hear it. Let's see how great you are. Please share your stuff down in the comments down below, and I will see you in the next video.